So I'm going to show you how you can improve your distance by 20 yards like the student in this video. This is a real student at JD Golf Academy having a lesson where we might, for many people watching, redefine what you think the golf grip is to help this player improve their driver, launch, spin, and in turn distance. They gain 20 yards live in front of you. Remember, if you find the information in this video useful, hit the like button. It lets me know that you found it useful. Post a comment as well. Today's question is, does this challenge your idea of golf grip? Let me know down below. It's something that we all talk about. Remember to subscribe as well if you like the videos in this lesson. 20 yards, please.
Starting left and cutting back somewhere near target.
So they're actually missing left, but they're curving. You
Yeah.
can see why you're going to have what you call hooks and cuts, basically. So grip's going to change to try and control club face better, and that's going to come from the arms and the hands.
Hot, yep.
Then I want to see, let's go last parallel.
Yep.
So that face coming into delivery, like the best, most skilled golfer in the world would struggle to hit target from there. So you're putting yourself into a position that is making golf so hard for the best players in the world, with someone with a full-time job and family at home, like, good luck.
Yeah.
So we need to see that face not pointing up in the sky like that.
Yeah.
Ideally, it would be pointing straight out or even slightly down the ground at this point would be a win.
Yeah.
So everything that Joe and I do today is going to be beating that, which will then change these delivery numbers.
Yeah.
So here's Joe to explain how we want this player to hold the golf club. We just get that ball position a little neater too.
100%, yeah.
Do you know why the ball's back there?
Yeah, I started to move it back to...
Hit it lower?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Now, in terms of grip setup then, so immediately I'm looking at predominantly, take that hand off, this hand.
Yep.
And not just hand, arm, elbow, upper arm, lower arm, even shoulder. We absolutely don't want this arm back and on the body.
Right.
Okay. If I want to release this golf club, if I've got a frisbee in my hand, okay, I'm not going to pin this arm to my body. This crease line's not going to be straight because I've got no leverage.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to get this arm off the body more. Okay. So this shoulder, posh term, is more in and protracted.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're going to get it crease line at 45. Okay.
Opposed to where does Tom
Opposed
get?
to back in the socket in here.
Yeah.
Now,
Can you feel that difference, Tom, when you
Massive,
put him back
yeah.
in? Yeah, that's
Massive, yeah.
way more turn.
so now you've got way more range of motion to rotate this forearm.
Opposed to if you put him in that position, where does he get?
Now try and
Yeah.
rotate it.
That's why you start brutalising setup, because you subconsciously can feel you've got nowhere left to go, so
Yeah.
you move that down there.
So we're going from sort of...
Yeah, so there's about 270 degrees of range in this arm,
Right.
and you're giving yourself none of it.
From the start.
Yeah. So we're going to get arm off the body, bit of spacing in here, crease line at 45. Now this little funky position here, do you know what it's called? Snuff box. It's got to be on the right hand side of the grip.
Go on, pop your hand on the club, feel that.
Okay, perfect. Right hand side of the grip,
Just point at the snuff box.
just in here.
Opposed to where did Tom have it?
Very much here.
On top to the
out,
left
bomb,
side of it.
bomb. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna enable. We're strengthening the face. We're giving you more incentive to rotate the face.
Yeah.
If anything, we've got to get it left. So you're hitting pull hooks. Our end goal of today is we've got to quieten down the vector, the path and face vector.
Okay.
We've got to get that narrow. Feel a bit of spacing in here, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool, like it. Cool. Now, soften that for me. Perfect. Okay, how alien does that feel?
Very.
Good, love it. Cool, okay. That,
Have a swing at that,
that's
just
where
swing
we
it
would want
away,
it.
no ball, back and through, full speed. So let's take stock of what Joe is saying there. So first off, the crease on this lead arm, we don't want it turned out forwards. We want it almost turned in, and then the hand doubles back. So my crease is here, and my hand then doubles back. This is giving what Joe said, the big range of movement. Lots of golfers would have this crease pointing forward, hand here. I mean, the range of movement now is basically the wrong way and smaller. So getting that crease to move this way, this slightly off the body, so it's coming in across the chest and off the body, is a great way as well as sorting out your shoulder position. And then the key one with the right hand is we want this crease on the right arm pointing forward. See how that puts my hand to be in a stronger position? Then we're just doubling that back on top while that stays. So these are all working together. So many golfers actually just physically connect them up. So if this hand comes over, everything comes over. If this comes underneath, everything goes underneath. The real trick here is that your grip is formed through your arms, because the arm positioning will affect where you have any chance of sending the golf club. Good effort. So once the grip started to take effect, we could then go to stage 2, which was trying to get our student to use some wrist angles on the backswing. They were very much wanting to extend and have the face not in a great position, hence we would see it here on the way down. We wanted this player to feel that they were moving their wrist more, so my Srixon pad here feeling like it goes to the ground at the start, pointing up into this corner at the top, so flattening lead wrist. This can only happen if their arm structure is in the right place, and in turn their grip structure. So remember, arm and grip structure is what's allowing him to now make the key moves. The only other thing we wanted him to do is just feel like he was swinging a bit more out to right field. Didn't look enough visually to me.
I agree, absolutely.
Try another one.
Not bad. Look at the draw on it as well. Just need to start it more right.
Yeah. Just orientate yourself a bit more to the right as well.
Absolutely. There's the same there.
And we're not saying aim, like don't aim over at this tree, but I would be aiming at this left-hand side of right-hand bunker if I was hitting that shot pattern. Yeah, okay. I played yesterday and my shot pattern changed from the first hole to the third because I could see a pattern of shots coming out. And I play golf. I'm not aiming up the left of a hole with trouble on the left because it was going that way, so I just aimed down the right tree line. Not sure you swung right enough on that. No. Yeah, you definitely swung left. Yeah. It's so interesting because I see it with everyday golfers. You say aim right,
and they artificially,
but they hate it.
Yeah,
because they're so programmed to thinking that's wrong.
Yeah,
it's not.
Because they're used to seeing the ball curve that way, and
good players are dynamic with their aim. They adjust to where it's going. So same swing as you were doing, but orientating it down, starting down the right. You aiming up the right a bit more.
Left arm off the chest, a smidgen.
Let's start that ball in the right side of that net. Yep, so face wasn't right, but you started that right. So let's get the face working with that. Good effort.
Yeah.
Yep, that's close. I got underneath it a bit. But starting to
Leave that off, Tom. It's all right, we don't need it on necessarily. Sure. Yeah, that's good, mate.
Some fairway there. So look at the difference this setup change and then 2 swing thoughts is making to Tom's delivery. Yeah, that's the difference, isn't it? We wanted to get that loft down in last parallel, and there it is. And it could still go a fraction more. And it could only still go a fraction more because of the brutality of the instruction, as in that is a pretty functional loft position at that point, isn't it, Joe?
Yeah, it's very good. Yeah, absolutely.
It's more we wanted to test your overdoing ability, because we know people leave and regress.
Only good things are happening from there.
Yeah, better things are, aren't they?
Yeah.
And we can see it in the shots. You can't quite start them correct yet, but you're up to 20 yards longer with this, and the clubhead speed has moved 2 miles an hour. So it's not clubhead speed, it's more efficiency of delivery. Yeah. Loft, then in turn spin, and less deflection. Okay. More loft is more deflection. Yeah. And more out to in is more deflection. And that all just hemorrhages distance. Yeah. That's so good. If you like the information in this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Post that comment down below for me as well. Does this change the way you think about your golf grip? Now, if you want to improve the way you hit your driver swing as well, try building some really solid foundations with the help of this video.